Okay, welcome fellow collectors to another Drax Toys review. This time it's a classic, the Predator 2 battle damage version from Hot Toys Collectibles. I got this a while ago, I haven't opened it, but been saving it actually. I think this one's going to score top marks. I know there's a few reviews on the web, so just add to that. In terms of packaging, straight up, look at that. It's almost 3D. We'll get the great picture on the front there. Again, like I said, battle damage version, which is cool. Silent, invisible, invincible. There's the Predator 2 on the side there. On the back we've got some accessories and pictures. Now this is the outer sleeve. And on the side there the picture of that. So I'll just take this off very gently. And again, the artwork on this box is just fantastic. There's the Predator 2, and he's on the city. That's the city background there. And again, opens up as you know. And great, look at that. So on the left there, we have the MMS 45 version. Comes from a distant world to hunt people for sport, invisible and armed with powered weapons unlike anything we know. It stalks a human quarry mercilessly, leaving mangled corpses in its wake. Last time it landed in the jungle, this time it's chosen Los Angeles. Yeah. I know the PlayStation Network's back up and I haven't gone on to play the Call of Duty yet, but you can just imagine in Call of Duty if you had an invisibility cloak, like the Predators and some of their advanced weaponry, you'd probably clean up any of the multiplayer games, so it's a good measure. So there's some of the accessories in the inside box. Like I said, the sleeve, the artwork's fantastic. On the back we've got some more of the line from the Hot Toys, and that's the P2 Elder on the right and the standard Predator on the left. I haven't actually bought the standard Predator because I've got the battle damage version, so I'm not too fussed with that. Plus these things have gone north in price, but I will touch base on that when I go through the value. So straight up packaging, 5 out of 5. Like I said, can't beat these boxes. I mean, these set the standard, like the Bruce Lee DX04 that's just come out and I just reviewed recently. You know, these boxes, you can just see it. This is probably the same size as that Bruce Lee box, but again, a lot of effort's gone in, and these are yeah, just awesome just to have around. We'll open it up, have a look at the accessories now. Okay, back with the accessories all laid out. I'll start with the actual accessories because this is one of the pre-assembled Predators from Hot Toys. So we've got the stand, gas mask, medikit, bracelet, mandibles, the actual spear, which is great, alien skeleton head, which is pretty white, probably because of all the acid for blood, spear head with a little bit of a rope, and the battle damage version, which includes the cut off hand there, which is awesome. And then we go on this side, which is actually just the figure itself and putting him together. So with the body, the head, and the mask. The mask looks awesome, just like the movie. I've also got the instructions there. So if you ever want to know if you've got a unopened, unused Hot Toys collectible, just always, there's a few checks. One of them is the instruction book, which is this. Make sure it's attached to the thing and closed if it can be. That's a good sign. So that's pretty much stuck there. I'll open that in a second. But it's pretty cool. In terms of accessories, they're pretty much like the Guardian 2 Predator. I've also got the Sideshow exclusive edition, which is I'm not opening, I've left that on the side there. But that's also got another mask, which is cut in half, and that's the Sideshow exclusive version. In terms of accessories, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. I was thinking about giving it a 4 because really this is it there. Yeah, I am going to give it a 4. So 4 out of 5 for accessories, just because that's really it. There's no special stand. There's no background. There is the skeleton head there, but we'll give it a 4 out of 5. Let's assemble him and see how he looks. Okay, welcome back. After a short assembly, probably 20 minutes, there's the argument again whether or not we need to assemble these. We don't have to anymore with the new Predators line, or most of them now. I probably prefer that because if anything goes wrong I can return it back So these ones, when you assemble them, be very careful, read the instructions and just follow those, and sometimes even those instructions aren't 100%, but yeah, it's the best you got. So in terms of reference, straight up 5 out of 5, no question. He's the star of that show, so of Predator 2. They've done a great job, Hot Toys, on this one. In terms of likeness to the movie, yeah, it's 100%. Look at that. I've got the stand there. It doesn't really need a stand. He can stand up on his own. He's got the dreads, the mask. What I've noticed is if you take off the mask, his eyes are really deep in his head. It means you have to lift up his head, but right like that. I mean, that's just a shot out of the movie there. I've got one of my custom backgrounds in the background of the city, P2. I don't know if you can see that, but he's actually on that. Where is he? I can't see. He's actually on that building there. But in terms of reference, I said 5. Likeness, it's definitely a 5 out of 5. Done a great job on this one, Hot Toys. His mask is just awesome. I'll just give you a close-up of that. So there you can see his mask. A lot of details in that. The colour's just awesome. I mean, it's really weathered. They've done a great job. The dreads out of the box are fantastic. Nothing to do much really. You can fix them up here. He's got a bit of a bald patch, but yeah, that's alright. But like I said, out of the box, pretty cool straight up. His arm is awesome. I love this wing thing. It's almost Roman. And this here. His plasma cannon's piss weak, like Guardian 2's. Like I said, it must be a new technology for this clan. I pretty much prefer the Predator 1 and AVP plasma cannons. But a great job. Articulation on this guy, you can get whatever you need. There's no problem there. The netting, you got to be careful with the netting so you don't rip it, but you can pretty much achieve the pose. I've gone with the pose on the back there of the packet. So it's a 5 out of 5 for articulation. In terms of value, I got this for $450 US, can't remember, something like that. So I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 for value. I think it's worth that amount if you can afford it. Careful though, because I think it's gone north now. I think it's up $800, $8, $9. There's a few on eBay, so bear that in mind. But around under 500, like I said, he's not. You know, there's a Predator Elder 2. Which is over 1,000, but under 500 if you can get this guy, get him, because he's actually awesome collectible to have in the collection. Like I said, they've done a great job on this one. It's the same body they've used as the Guardian, so I'll put up the Guardian shortly just to have a comparison. So it's definitely 5 out of 5 for value, which brings us an overall score of 29 out of 30. So he's top 3 now, so he's with Bruce Lee and Predator 1. He's got this thing as the accessory, which is the alien's head. Looks like a human alien head. I don't know if you see that. It's pretty white. He's also got the oxygen mask, which is awesome. With the pipe and the battle damaged hand there, which I think goes on this side with the detonation device. Countdown, beep beep, bang, chopped off his arm. So 29 out of 30. He's just missed out on the accessories, and again, and I was going to give it a 5 out of 5 for accessories, but it did lack a few things. There's not much there once you've assembled him. So if they had a custom stand or a background, would have been awesome. So what I do now is just take some shots and compare him to Guardian and just show him with the other background. Okay, so this was my favourite background of P2 Mothership at the end. He's actually got his mask off at the end and he's fighting Danny Glover. That's the background I'm going to display him with. He looks awesome there with the lights. We'll just move him a bit to the right and we'll bring his member of his family. Probably, not sure. Says Guardian. Yeah, it looks awesome. Again, both bodies are the same height. Mask is slightly different. I prefer the P2 to the Guardian. I've done a review on the Guardian. It's about $400 or something like that on eBay. So if you're interested, get one. But nothing beats the originals, and the P2 looks awesome there. So that's when they're heading off after they've picked up Guardian to the body, and they're heading off back into that tunnel there to fly off back into homeland, their home planet. But that's about it. 29 out of 30 on the left there, Guardian 2, awesome collectible from Hot Toys. Waiting for Tracker from the Predators line of collectibles, which hopefully, I think it's Q3. Yeah, so that's a bit of a way off. I hope next review will be Ghost Rider, so I'm waiting for that. Stay tuned for more reviews, and thanks very much for watching, subscribing, and your comments. And cheers. Thanks. Bye. Okay, so the reason display, I've changed it around a little bit. I've now got him with the city background. Nice. And there's the Guardian. I've just put the skeletons there. But with P2 you could actually put him in both. So I'm just leave them there. I'm waiting on a new Predator background, so for the Predators, so they'll go into there, but right now I've just got all three of them together, so it's Predator 1, Predators, Predator 2, and Batman, and there's Bruce Lee. Looks pretty cool.